Today I will be building an iron farm. One for me because this is going to be my own created iron farm, and it's more efficient than most other Minecraft farms out there. I show you the rates once I'm done with it. But first, let me go get some resources and then finish talking about it. Well, I finished gathering all the resources for this farm, including the exterior design. Those totems are just there because I leave them in my green choco box. But now let's talk about my iron farm. It, I have 2 to 6 iron golems that spawn every minute. Each iron golem produces 3 to 5 iron or 0 to 2 poppies. There has to be a total of 75% or more villagers with the jobs. Must be linked to a bed. Go through a portal to make spawning another golem quicker instead of waiting for it to burn in the overworld. I get around one. Well, anyway, so yeah, that's it. Now let me go build my farm. Anyway, so I finished the X farm itself. The zombies get scare the villagers and they spawn in about 2 hour golems. But as I said, I'm going to fix the terrain that prevent iron golem from spawning on here eventually. But during the night, it will close, giving the villagers time to interact with their jobs and go to bed and stuff. And I actually have 4 iron golems. Dang, just like I expected. Get about 4 iron golems per villager dying. I think my farm calculations may be off. Something like that. I don't know, but I get enough to where it's still pretty cool. Anyway, let me now build the exterior of this farm, and yeah, let's go do that. I love this cape. Now that I finished this exterior, um yeah, I'm gonna actually build a mountain type design going up to here because that looks really cool for the exterior. And in here I put as you can tell, water things to hold the farm, like the keep the chunks always loaded. So then I have a infinite chunk spawner. And saying they're gonna get rid of spawn chunks, that's gonna be amazing. But I'm gonna have to get rid of all these iron golems sooner or later after I finish making the spawn proof. I like the way I did these roofs. They're like little balconies, so you can like have fun doing that. I'm about to run out of rockets again. And I've designed up the pool area where I'm going to build a pool and maybe if potentially a few waterfalls and other crazy stuff like that. So, ow. Anyway, I got all this bone meal from all this moss, and I'm gonna grow some flowering azaleas around in the back area, like a forest in the back area. But anyway, it's gonna hill up to here, and that's gonna be the entrance, and that's gonna be like a water balcony area. So let me go do that. Well, as you can tell, yeah, I like that building a lot. But anyway, I added these azalea things down here to resemble like a little area. I've spawn proofed it already with the moss carpet. I think where is that? Over here, yes, over here is a entrance that is covered. Let me just quickly pause my music real quick. It's starting me insane right now. Not like actually insane, but just loud. Anyway, so iron gobs can't spawn down here. I put moss stuff there. I'm sorry for that one part where the mic was getting really scratchy, but I'm really bummed out right now that that file like completely lagged out the back end and the front end. But anyway, yeah. Then we had this like water system here where water's in here and made it spawn proof too. I put some seagrass in here with some water and it's kind of like a waterfall thing. Water comes over here. I did have a plan for this to be like an open water area, but decided not to because I didn't want to. But I did have it over here where like the water drains down into this like little hole, which eventually goes into this cave. But yeah, it looks real. I don't know how well it looks, but it looks mid. And yeah, anyway, I do plan on destroying most of this because recently none of my builds have had like a like theme. So I plan on changing that and making everything now have a theme. But I'm not destroying this iron farm. I've already destroyed two. But anyway, yeah. Sorry about the issues for this episode. But anyway, see you in the next one.